This is Ryan Altum.
Hey.
This is Tommy Puckett. This is Amy Altum.
Hey.
This is Amanda Dyer.
Hello.
My name's Charles Dyer, also known as Chuck, the resident cynic. And this is London Williams.
Hey.
She is our guest investigator for this trip.
We are
Shadow Hunters of Arkansas.
We're headed to the Victorian House right now. We got more evidence to come. Stay posted. Alright guys, I'm going to tell y'all some of the occurrences that the homeowner reported to me. He was talking to me so fast, I literally jotted down maybe 10% of it. I mean, I was trying to write as fast as I could, but alright, he is a retired police officer, so he's a really credible source. There's reports of hair being pulled in the house. They see shadow figures all the time. The last one he saw, he said it was so dark he couldn't see the door that it was standing in front of. It was extremely dark. He sees them all the time. He told me a story about how he's renovating this house. The tire on his wheelbarrow was flat and the valve stem was missing, and anyway he was going to air up the tire, and all of a sudden the valve stem got thrown at him. It didn't scare him or nothing, he just thanked them. It's kind of weird. There's a room called the Octagon Room. On the wall there was a fluorescent green tube. I think I posted a picture of that. I think that is what he was talking about.
that room was used as a praying room also.
Supposedly there's a suicide occurred on the 3rd floor. There's a ballroom. Somebody was over at the house, if I remember this correctly, and they came in and said, "Hey, what's up with the cross drawn in the ballroom floor?" He said, "What are you talking about?" And he went back there, and for some reason there was a cross drawn in the floor in the dust, I believe. He'll tell us more about it when we get there. There's supposedly over 30 entities in this house. This house was built in, Amy, help me with the year again, 1892. All right, 1892. It has 3 floors and a basement. It has such a rich history. You're gonna have to go on our page to read about it.
I think I read it has 26 rooms, 27.
He woke up to a bright light, and one of the old, the ex-homeowners was standing over him. He was upstairs working and heard someone coming up the stairs, and there was no one there. Heard an old doorbell sound. You know what I mean? The buzz, and that doesn't even exist in the house anymore. Anyway, that they used to. More shadow figures. He sees a woman a lot, and a lot of people see her holding a baby. A lot of you on our page have seen her in the window of the picture outside the house. She's in the top right-hand window. Every morning when he walks in to go to work, he tells the spirits good morning. He's not afraid of them. He just wants to know what's going on. Apparently, there's been a lot of homeowners. Well, I think, was it the original or the guy that owned second? This HD, was he the second homeowner?
HD was the first one.
Okay, the first homeowner, HD, very, very wealthy man.
On a Cooperage.
He was into the oil business.
Made barrels for him.
Owned businesses all across the country. Extremely wealthy. Nobody knows what happened to him. He just fell off the map. Not only him, another member of his family also just completely disappeared. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, he made petroleum barrels for Standard Oil. That's how he made it. It made it so big.
We're really excited. We can't wait to get there. We're going to be arriving a little later than we hoped, but we're hoping to make a return visit. So hopefully there'll be a sequel. But anyway, we're going to sign off now. We're heading to the Victorian House, and we'll see you soon.
Deuces.
use hers because I want to get that on the charger. Make sure it charges a lot. So.
What? Off charge, Alright, get out of my face.
Never off the phone. We love our fans.
Alright, so we just arrived at the Victorian House. There goes the Popo. We're about to do a walkthrough, find out the hot spots, and do an interview with the homeowner. We got here a little late, so gonna be not using this camera a whole bunch, so we'll get back with you. It's a little dark, but I've already rolled some. I've already done a little intro, but go ahead and get yours out and get it going. Hey, slow down for a minute. Let her get her camera out, and
I wonder where's going to be the best place to set up.
we'll figure that out after the walkthrough.
Here, I'm going to grab them. Sorry, we didn't get your receipt.
I'll tell you what, if you want, I can hook up the lights.
Okay.
Let me run my computer and stuff real quick.
You care if I walk around a little bit while you do that?
Go in that room there.
In this one?
Yeah, and walk in there, if you look to your left, see I got part of that floor.
Yeah. I've actually got a contract that you know says that you're not responsible for any accidents.
Well, it's safe, so I'm not worried about
You guys see, everybody come see this. All right? There's holes in the floor right here, so y'all got to know this, be aware of it.
Holes in the floor, alright. Is that it?
As far as I know, that's. He's gonna set us some lights up, but I'm gonna do a little walkthrough.
When you film, you're gonna have to have the light on to see.
Even on night vision? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here's a sort of a table.
We'll figure it up when we do equipment set up here in a minute. We're gonna do just a walkthrough. He's gonna set us some lighting up, then he's gonna tell us some hot spots.
I have filmed a little bit on this tape, but it's just my sister. It'll be fine. I just want to let you know that.
Okay.
I think I have one in my bag. It's not a red one, it's just a normal one.
I know, but I know we have enough flashlights to go around.
London?
Some of these steps are kind of sketchy. Be careful.
This, oh no, this is not, I don't think this is the octagon room. This is, there's another floor and a basement. This house is like a maze.
The house is pretty cool.
It is actually.
It is extremely cool. Well, it goes through here.
Careful.
Put that off to the side.
Look, this is kind of.
This is the octagon room.
The what?
Octagon room.
Yeah, look.
See the octagon? This is what they call the octagon room. There's also a ballroom somewhere.
Wonder how you get up. What is that? Closet?
Yeah, it's like everything connects. Look how old this is.
Look for cubbies, like that storage. There's another one on the other side.
Let's find out how to get upstairs to the next floor.
This room over here, so watch it.
What?
There's broken glass on the floor. They found the broken glass.
My bad.
Okay, what? Broken glass there on the floor. We're on the second floor and see. I want to compare with.
I can't find this. How to get to the third floor.
And have him show you around.
Oh, I will. He's looking up lights right now. He's not?
You might be able to maybe get some recordings out of that pump.
Because the original base or kitchen was in the basement.
Okay.
So let me put my light here.
What room did you find those remnants in?
Find what?
What room did you find the remnants of the dumbwaiter?
Oh, it's directly below you in that room down there.
Okay.
And there's a floor. There's a floor above us.
Yeah.
Because that's where the room was that they used.
Yeah, this is the one they called the King Isaiah room. I got the light that's blocked off.
And he's just scooting that glass to the side, I think. So where does that hole go to? There's a hole in the back of that closet.
Alright. Third floor. This house is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
There's dust flying.
We've yet to be in the basement too.
What window? This one or the one below it?
It's in the front of the house.
I'm looking at the van.
Oh,
It's the one over.
it has blinds on it. I can tell you that because he pointed it out to me.
So it's downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright, so this. Yeah.
Hey, watch out.
right there, wasn't it? Oh, never mind.
Well, that's a little cubby. We can go back there that's a good spot for an EVP session.
In here, nice little hole.
Hey, there's a hole back in the floor in that corner, guys.
This little thing here goes through.
Of course, be careful right here.
The dumbwaiter's down on the first floor. We found remnants of an old dumbwaiter.
Has anybody been in the basement?
Alright.
No, we're on our way down now.
All right.
I like the staircase. Guys, y'all have be down here recording this.
Okay.
We should have all been notes this together.
All right, guys, come on in there.
This was.
This
You want to it?
Well, this room was the nursery back when the house was built. The picture that I sent you, that's one that has, the lady with the baby holding it. This doorway here should not even be there when they made it in apartments. That's when they cut the opening. Where you just came through, that doorway, that's the original doorway. This thing was so
But one
chopped.
of which window was it?
It was this window here that,
The window to the
The
side.
woman holding the baby is seen,
Yeah.
and that we think her name's Kara.
Yeah.
Because she died 3 weeks after having her
Yeah.
baby. So
Yeah.
that's who we're going to try to talk to tonight.
yeah, I believe she's here. Remember when I was talking to you on the phone, I said I had a friend of mine here. She was standing right where you're standing, and I was standing this like on the side of you. And she said, "There's a woman in here, isn't there?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "How do you know?" I said, "Because I watched her walk
That's our
behind you."
window right there.
And she literally, I saw her walk right behind her.
This is our window right there, huh?
Crazy.
That one to the side, dear.
right
This
now.
was the nursery.
Yeah.
That doorway was not there.
That doorway's not original.
That one that you came through
The way
was.
you came through, but that one right there, that's not original.
So there's the original door. This is an open door.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Eventually, again, this doorway will be framed back up and it'll be gone. My intentions are to put the house exactly back the way it was in 1892.
And is that per historical society?
Yep.
Yeah. Because that, in order to be historical, it has to be exactly as it was in 1982.
Yep, yep. I mean, you can make modern improvements, but
It has to be with the same paint, same wood.
yep, everything. Yep. I mean, it's a spendy process.
Definitely.
Well, however you want to do
Especially
it.
since they make you pay the extra fees for it every year.
This wasn't here about 2 days ago.
That was in the form of a cross. Did you see that?
Yeah, this was.
That was in a perfect form of a cross. I got it on video.
Yeah, but this same two piece of wood was downstairs about 2 weeks ago.
I bought a cross we can use as a trigger object.
Look, and show it on camera how they're not connected. They're not connected, are they? No, it was laying on the floor in the form of a cross.
Yeah, it was downstairs.
Wow.
These same two pieces, I'll show you where they were downstairs.
All right.
They were right there.
Yeah, they were right there.
So we'll put them up.
I got it on film.
This is just a bedroom. I don't know whose bedroom it originally was. Yeah.
London, you want to come in here and film this? This was a bedroom.
Bathroom. I haven't done anything to it. Just got it a little bit.
This is the room that
Your light's actually helping my cam. If we stay together, it'd be awesome.
This closet room is what I call it. It's a closet. This is the master bedroom.
And then this was the room that didn't have a listing on the
Right.
on the second floor plan.
Originally, from what I've detected from being outside and digging around stuff, because there's a porch, was a porch right outside here.
Okay.
And I had to demo it because the city made me tear it off, kind of just that unsafe. Originally, this room wasn't here, and the room downstairs wasn't there. Originally, that first floor would have been a side porch.
Okay.
Because I can show you the evidence of the actual cedar siding.
Yeah.
And you can see, when you start, I look at doing this house like a detective show. Because when you start tearing stuff off, that's when you really start discovering how things really originally were.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Well, yeah, we were curious because when we saw the original floor plans, it had everything listed except for what
Right.
this room was. It didn't have a listing
Right.
for what it was.
This is going to be the master bathroom.
It was going to
No,
be.
it's going
Oh,
to
it
be.
is going
I'm
to
going
be.
to make it
Okay.
a master bathroom.
Yeah, I wondered. I thought that
Here's
would
one
be
of
what
the
it, but it didn't have any
fireplaces,
listing on
Right,
that floor
it's
plan.
just, we call it the closet room.
I don't mean to get in.
Oh, you good. You should be in front of the camera.
The fireplaces are non-working. He said he won't allow me to use them because I know, flues and stuff like that.
So what room is this?
This is master bedroom.
Yeah, so think about it.
That's
If we're
what-
looking at the floor plan, the master bedroom, and then there was that room that was not marked.
Is there a room behind that?
Well, originally that's where the side porch was.
Oh, okay, that's right, okay.
Paneling. That was the doorway to go out on that porch.
Okay, all
But it
right.
was so bad that when you walked out there, you better walk very gingerly.
Oh, okay.
Because, you could look out today and see a pane of glass come back tomorrow and it's broke. Just from the stress of,
Just,
yeah. Yep.
this is amazing.
That window there that I got plastic over it, that's the original window back in it. But when I bought the house, they'd actually tore the window out and made a bookcase out of it.
Huh.
So when I tore the bookcase out, the framework is absolutely pristine condition.
Wow.
But we can go downstairs. I can show you what we got.
What about the upstairs room?
Okay.
Oh, is this a cast iron stove?
Yep, I got 2 of them.
Cool. I would love that.
That right iron chair downstairs was here already, wasn't it?
No, that's
You brought that?
Yeah,
that
that's
looks old.
that's my grandma and grandpa's.
There you go.
Yeah. So when they passed away, I got it.
And you said you found a dumbwaiter downstairs?
Yeah, I'll show you where it was at.
And the stairs, it is a storm doors
who
to
owns
get
House
to
of
it?
Red
I
Light?
know.
No, it's in the house, but you can't see
No,
it.
no, to get to the basement.
Yeah, when you guys out.
Can we go up to
You see it through there?
Hey, Amanda,
That
the
makes
third
sense.
floor room we want to go to.
I'll take you.
What now? What's going on? What we?
Floor room we were talking about in the car that the clock says you need for a frame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, going upstairs, I'm stopped recording. Saves time.
This room here, when I bought the place, it had
Go ahead and
a wall
start, man.
across here, and a wall across here, and this was actually where we're seeing right now is kitchen. Okay, walls here, there's an opening in the wall. This room is a shower. So as you're saying they're doing dishes, I can say, pass me a bar of soap, and you can just reach your hand through the shower and give me a bar of soap. There was a lady who committed suicide up here.
What was her name?
Paula.
Paula.
Paula
We
Rippy.
didn't find her in our.
Paula what?
Paula Rippy.
Paula Rippy?
Rippy.
Rippy.
Yep.
Paula Rippy, guys. That's who committed suicide.
Now the
Do you
deal.
know about the date? Because I did download the obits from everything from 1905 up. So I
Yeah,
wondered
you won't
if
find much on her. It's
Okay.
I think The mayor told me it's like 88, 89.
Okay.
Now the deal
That
was,
gives me an area to look.
they came in to serve a warrant to arrest her for selling dope. Well, when they come up to get her, she said she wasn't going to go, and she popped herself.
Okay.
So I don't know technically if you want to call it suicide or.
Popped herself as in a gunshot?
Yeah, she killed herself.
Okay.
But
And she did that up right in here?
yeah.
In this room?
Yeah.
I found a 5-cent Missouri sales tax token. Is that an old token?
Nah,
Or is that-
that's. Oh, I don't know. That one's I've looked at several. I've got
Laying on
some.
the floor on the
Yeah.
stairs.
Can we check out the basement
And we do
real
want
quick?
to see
Yeah,
the
we'll have to go out and about.
basement,
Now
too.
it's muddy because all the rain.
Where have you seen the shadow figures?
Downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this room is of particular interest to us because of the children and stuff being up here. And the suicide.
I've got so many windows to replace.
On the floor plan, these are the
We're going back down. We're going downstairs to hear the history downstairs.
Give me your coffee.
Hey, come over here and fill this.
I like this.
When I was standing
That's
here
the basement?
earlier- Yeah, when I was standing here earlier, I felt like a cool breeze.
Oh, I can feel the breeze coming up. I mean, we'll see how it feels down there once we get down there. But we've got that digital thermometer, so we'll be able to see if it, we'll get a base reading of everything. That's one thing we always do first. We get a base reading of everywhere, and then we'll see if that temperature fluctuates.
You was in the back room?
Huh?
In the back room?
We were sitting here looking down the whole into the basement. We've been back this way.
The back room is actually the dining room.
Dining.
Yeah, this is the dining room. Now the lady I got it from, she tore the ceiling out. And I asked her why. She said basically because she wanted to see what was under the plaster.
Huh. It's always nice when they do that.
I told her, I got kind of aggravated. I told her, I said, ma'am, I said, I mean no disrespect, but unless you got very deep pocketbooks or you can do this kind of work, you don't need to own this thing. This is
Now-
a proverbial money pit.
It says at one point that they stuccoed the walls. Is that what
Exterior.
The exterior
Yeah, the
instead of
exterior.
the shingles?
Yeah, I mean, in 1935, the guy by the name of Greer, he was a builder here in town. He owned this house and he completely stuccoed the whole house.
Just thought it was easier than shingling.
Yeah, because of maintenance reasons. And he put different porch on it, and last year I tore the porch off, put the original porch on. And the way you see the house now is exactly what it
Well,
looks
from the
like.
pictures that we've seen, it looks more like it did now than it.
That's what, yeah.
Than what you're saying that they remodeled.
All the woodwork in
Those
here
lamps,
is English oak. It was all imported from England.
which means you have to get more English oak imported from England to refix it.
Yeah. Which ain't no big deal. I've got good friends. My best friends live in England. So
There you go.
I've already talked to them. They're going to, when I'm ready, they're going to send me.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. I've seen places where they had like Brazilian doors made out of certain wood that's
Yeah.
bended and bowed,
Yeah.
and you can't get it anymore because the trees are gone.
You look at that door, it's all arched.
Oh, it is. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Here, let me get out the camera shot.
Yeah.
That's original.
Yeah, it's an original door. That door and the one behind you over there in the corner is the only two original doors in the house.
It's got the arches.
Yeah, that one's got the arch.
Beautiful.
Remember when I was talking about on the phone being in the room painting and I got that real strange feeling? Yeah. Well, I was putting those windows there. I built all these windows in here. And it was this corner right here. I mean,
This corner?
yeah, I mean, everything you see there, with the exception of my ladder.
That's
Yeah.
the original tub?
Yeah. The ladder, of course, wasn't there, but that whole corner got so black, you just couldn't see anything.
Okay, so that's where you've seen one of the shadow figures?
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing
Because
was,
we've got a motion detector we're going to set up whenever we're not on a floor. That way, if it goes off, we'll know for sure that
Yeah.
one of us didn't set
I
it
also
up.
need to point the camera in that direction.
Yeah.
That
And as well as setting something in front of those holes, just in case somebody gets scared
I
and
can-
starts to run through
I
them.
mean, I can-
Is that stained glass?
Yeah.
Was that originally there?
Oh, that's gorgeous. I saw a picture. We found a picture of that online.
Yeah, the kids broke out
Almost
going
like
back there.
shields with their little
Oh, are
crest
these
on it.
old skis? Wow.
No, those are snowshoes.
What did you think?
Those are mine.
Close. I wonder if that. I mean,
The
that
crest?
looks like a crest, a family crest. And
Well-
he came over. H.G. Williams came from England.
No,
So,
that's wrong.
No?
He did not. He was born in Phelps, New York in 1858.
okay.
Yeah, because that's what, on the Butler County website, historical, they'll say he was born in England.
But that's not true.
No, that's not true. He was
Okay.
born in Phelps, New York.
Well, I
good
wonder
enough.
what the crest is then.
I don't know. I had
Something
a,
to be like a
An England.
It looks like a family crest.
well, I had a, there's a fellow here
If
in
we can
town.
photograph it, we might be able to look it up and research.
I've tried.
Oh, and you haven't
And
found
well, that's what I
anything?
say. I talked to a man asking about, is there a certain patterns?
Yeah.
He said, no, when it comes to stained glass windows, there's no set pattern for anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just
It
whatever.
just turns out how it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I got that. Then in the other room over here, we'll go in the other room. Well, we can walk through here.
yeah,
Just
it opens up.
Yeah, just stick a finger in there. This room, we actually call the barrel room.
Ladies first.
Because if you look at the ceiling, it's barrels. And this originally was his den. And these four windows originally had stained glass window in them, but
They broke them out.
yeah. Now, I've got one that still has the original framework on it. But the rest of it, all the stained glass is gone.
And that's the original old school wiring, isn't it?
Yep. And it's all going bye-bye.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, this house wired so badly and been added on to it's one never burned down. I mean, it's
That's
bad.
yeah,
Really
that's
bad.
crazy. Arkansas really has some lax rules on their wiring because I've seen so many houses with just weird
The old
electrical.
school 2-wire going to a 3-wire
Or they're,
outlet.
they're in odd places or backwards.
Where's the ballroom that I read about?
The ballroom, basically. That's ballroom.
It's what?
Ballroom, dining room.
Oh, ballroom is the dining room.
This room originally was his den. This doorway should not be here. Because you can see how they cut it.
For a second.
You can see how they cut that open. I've seen shadow figures walk like from the foyer around this corner.
God bless you.
So
So
basically,
right around, you've seen shadow figures
Yeah.
right in this
yeah, I mean,
area here.
literally. I walked in one night with the gal I was dating. We walked in. As soon as we walked in, you saw on this curve right around the corner.
Awesome. We'll set up the motion detector right in here tonight with the IR camera on it to see if what sets it off.
Well, it's going to scare everybody on the block though, because that thing is loud.
I've got the remote in my pocket. As soon as it goes off, I got the a remote in my pocket. As soon as it goes off, I can turn it off.
Can we turn it down, the volume?
Nope. But as soon as it goes off, I can turn it
All
off.
right.
This one, I bought the house, the doorway was closed up to about right here. All this was hidden. These originally would have been pocket doors. So I opened them all back up.
Oh, right, okay. So this is the living area.
This is incredible.
There's another third place.
Could be. Can't say for sure. It's just insulation, but I don't think it's. Just leave that. I would leave that alone.
Right here, yeah. Really good couches, look-sees.
This room's about 700 square feet.
If there was anything to the
My
design,
video's all the way around.
I'll play it.
can you get London to get a shot of it?
That would be
that would be
nice.
Because I just want to
$7.
You want
research.
this plug in it? Hey, London, when you get a chance, get a shot of this design pattern that goes all the way around the floor.
Because this
Yeah,
was
that-
originally here, and I didn't get a chance to
Well,
research
take your
it.
light off.
Keep your light on.
I call it like
Your
a
light's
colored
good.
chain pattern. There's a lady
Was
last
just
fall.
curious if there was anything to it, you know.
I don't know. I was going to say last fall I was working on the back house. This little lady.
Hey, there's a
I mean,
slide. You
she
pick up
was-
salt?
She was old.
Mhm.
Where's the slug? Lovely.
You know if that stuff is asbestos?
No, no,
All right, cool.
no. Promise you. If there's no asbestos left, I got rid of it.
Just nice to know.
But
I used to do that. I used to abate asbestos.
oh yeah. No, this little lady stopped and she asked
Goes all the
me.
way around the room.
She said, "Are the inlaid floors still in that house?" And I said, "Yeah."
Nice.
Well, come to find out, her great grandfather laid them all, and she would come with her grandmother to bring him lunch, and she was like 4 years old at the time. So I thought it was kind of cool.
You know who Earl is? That picture, that horse picture was
No.
14th
With love on
anniversary.
the anniversary.
Yeah, we found that behind a cabinet. And I don't know if you've seen that fan laying over there somewhere. It's laying around.
Or it might have mysteriously moved.
Yeah, who knows? There's a fan around there somewhere.
Did you get a shot of the fireplace too?
And,
It's really
I don't
pretty.
know.
And that's the original
Yeah,
of the house.
this fellow right here is actually, that's H.D. Williams.
Quite too many lights are on it.
I don't have any.
Oh, I
This
mean,
is just mine.
Then the handrail, here, I had no idea what it looked like, but when I was tearing the ceiling out, I found it. They had put it up in the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
London
Why?
duck yours down so he can get in on it.
Now that's a picture I had.
Oh, okay.
Duck
I've
yours
got
down
the
so he can
original.
get in on it. We can hit it with
Then
the
these
light.
balls, I still got them, but they're busted. Somebody tried to steal them.
Oh, sorry.
front.
Alright, I gotta pause this.
No, I promise you,
Turn
you
this
and I
light
both
off.
can't pick them up.
I'll
Yeah.
lose battery real quick.
You'd be amazed at what people
That is
don't care
HD
about.
Williams.
Don't break or try to
Now
save.
the bulbs will want
Yeah.
to fill.
Like, what were they really going to do with a 100-pound ball?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, these balls, they're bigger than a basketball.
Yeah.
They're solid
I can
concrete.
still see.
And the bases are 12 inches square and they're about 8 inches thick. You ain't just going to cart off something like that.
But they probably thought they were.
Yeah, if you can leave the light off and shoot
Yeah,
out, you
I
can
can
do
check
that
out
because it'll save the battery.
Y'all want to check out the basement or go ahead and set it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chuck,
Let's
check out the
do that
basement.
basement.
Okay.
Might as well fit every other room.
And then we
We'll start
set up
setting
equipment.
All right,
We'll watch it
pause
set
until we
down.
get to the basement.
Okay, thank you. Oh, we came prepared to get dirty. That is beautiful.
House is incredible.
It is something else. I'm very, very excited. I can already feel the air is ionized.
That was actually just came right out of the mess. I'll show you what
Like that wooden
What did we find in our research about the basement?
I was asking him if there was a hole down here.
Edward Cox, I knew there was some kind of business.
Yeah.
Later on, they owned too. Because like that's all I keep coming across
Cox
online.
Insurance.
Yeah, Cox
He-
Insurance
Yes,
and
he
real
was big into that, and
He's
they
the
were
one
the
that-
ones that were the Assembly of God,
Yeah, and had
and
the
then had
the
the
third floor.
Mm-hmm.
Now I did find
What they use.
the paperwork. I got the house in 1969. He mortgaged this house.
What was this
several
do?
times. I thought.
No idea,
No idea.
but his mortgage for 125,000 in 1969. That's what he borrowed against it.
That's a lot. Yeah.
My God, how much would that be in today's standards?
Yeah.
Really? Yes. Then.
775,000.
Wow.
Crazy feelings.
Wow. And I thought it
This
said
is-
it. He had mortgaged it more than once, like 7 times.
What in the world?
Whatever.
Yeah, Stairway
My whole, half my team's in a little cubby hole.
Stairway to Heaven. We'll let you in there and check
It's
out
just
the
a
whole.
story. It's just a stairway to nothing. Like there's a Bobby Mack here.
There's just a hole.
There may be a crawl space to
Hey,
get
You
the light.
guys get a shot
have
of
you
that
seen the-
Cox Insurance
Yeah.
Look,
over there, please.
it's like
Stairway
Bobby,
to it's a stairway to nowhere.
like on
There's your hole,
Bobby
Amanda.
Mackey's.
Just like Bobby Mackey's and the Winchester Mansion.
Originally,
Kind of babies.
this was originally been a system.
Holy shit! What was that? Hey Chuck, I found your crawl space.
Hey, there's looks like there's another crawl space.
Yeah, it's all.
Found Chuck's crawl space.
Yep.
Hey
Shut-
Chuck, Ryan said he found your crawl space tonight for you to crawl in and EVP.
There's another one over here. And here's
Right in there.
the hole on the floor.
I'll be
Okay,
putting
yeah,
on
I
my
wanna
hoodie
do
for
that
the
whole-
crawl space.
I'll go in with you. We'll do an EVP session.
The staircase to
That
nowhere.
staircase leading nowhere.
Oh, what's this?
He doesn't know what it is.
What's this? Where are these stairs? These go actually go upstairs?
This stairs have been blocked out. By
Yeah.
This is the hole.
The lady out on
This
the
is the
front,
hole I can't.
she put the opening in, put the stairway in, and to close her, it creeped me out, so I boarded the.
Okay.
Do you know
I
why
wish
the
I
hole's
left the freaking
here?
thing alone. She tore out the hardwood floor. What's that?
Any experiences?
Probably to get to the place. Oh, that was the
What,
sister.
this up here?
This hole.
You know why this hole was dug? Do you have a pipe or something?
No,
One
it
sister.
was originally a sister.
That means they,
Oh,
they
a
put
well.
water, they pump water into it, it holds the water, then they pump it to the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big one outside, but I've got buried now.
And here's your other
I found it
crawl
last
space
year.
up here, Ryan.
It's
Yeah, I see it right
I
there.
tried to reach in there, but
I can fit in that.
What's that called, Missouri Preservation Society?
I don't
Boil it
try
straight from the wall, from the ground? and-
No, what it was,
ready.
when your sister works, all your downspouts tie into it. And the water would go into that chimney, which was backfilled with charcoal. That's how they filtered the water. Which I thought was pretty ingenious.
Yeah, definitely. Is that an original pitchfork? Did you bring him?
That's mine.
Looks old.
Yeah.
Hey, we could totally use it.
Yeah. Actually, what I wanted to do last year at Halloween was get a big cauldron and set it out in the yard and get it dry. So.
Is there any experiences down in the basement that have been
No, I've
reported?
never had any.
Nothing down here?
Now I think I did tell you I talked to one guy and I think he's about half squirrel.
Yeah.
He said this is supposedly where that trunk is. It's got the arms coming out of it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said, there's a trunk in the basement. I said, no, there ain't. I said, I own this house. I know there's no trunk in the basement.
I'm gonna close that to see. So if you look through here with this closed, it's all black and white.
I guess we'll go ahead and set up equipment.
We need to get that.
To investigate the Victorian House. We just set up our motion detector. Well, we just set up all of our equipment, and we just set up our motion detector on the 3rd floor. As soon as I got down to the 1st floor, it went off by itself. And it also was messing with the IR cameras, which are set up there. So hopefully we caught something. The flashlight's been going off on and off by itself up on the 3rd floor too.
A mag light.
A mag light. We're gonna leave the 3rd floor alone for a little bit to see if that motion sensor goes off. We're gonna investigate the first 2 floors and maybe in the basement, and we'll move our way up. So let's go in. Close the door behind us.
I believe that night vision cameras should be on separate floors than the one that doesn't have night vision, because we're missing a picture. Does that make sense? Or at least a different room.
So Tommy, you want to follow different people than
So
if she's following?
if she wants to follow, if London want to follow Ryan, then I'll follow him since we both got night vision lights.
Alright.
Why don't,
And one of the ladies,
whoever,
Amanda, you want to go with us? We want to.
we'll take a floor and y'all take a floor.
Which floor do you want, Chuck?
Well,
We want
we'll take
second.
this.
I
You
want
want second?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Amy, you and London, and whoever
Everybody
wants
wants
to come
second
with
floor.
us, whoever wants- we'll go to the 2nd floor and do a spirit box section.
All right. And
Me, you, and Ryan.
Okay.
we'll start the first floor. And
You can
is
just go
the
back
other
and forth.
spirit
Just let
box
us know when we go
going?
up steps.
We'll do a spirit box on the 2nd
You
floor.
will hear walking.
Y'all have,
You're upstairs. People downstairs.
there's another one if y'all want to use it down here. I mean,
Does it have an external speaker?
you'll have to keep it close to the camera.
Not necessarily, because he's got a plug right there hooked up to his fluorescent lights, and we can plug it into my 2 big external speakers.
Yeah, you just have to check it out. Where is the other one, Amy? The other night box.
It's
Your
in
bag.
my bag. I just haven't got it out yet.
All right, y'all hear that? The motion sensor just went off on the 3rd floor. We haven't even begun our investigation. You guys want to follow just to show that there's no lady up there?
Right here.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's document that there is nobody up here. Y'all
We are
follow.
all downstairs.
I've been here while we're
This is just
running.
and it just went off. Watch your step when it goes over one of those stairs.
I'm skipping enough readings.
Well, you do what you want, babe.
Just put it back in that box when you get done. It's not burning.
Okay, you are recording. So let's talk about what we're doing
All
here.
right, we're hooking up a spirit box to some external speakers. Cranking these bad boys up to give us some sound as we walk around.
Hopefully we can get a good enough audio, depending on how far we are with the camera.
We're only going to be able to go so far without carrying the speakers with us.
Oh, they require power, don't they?
Yes, they do. So
Okay.
I'll make this as quick and painless as possible.
All right, so we're going to start off in here with the spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're downstairs. We're going to see. loud, ain't it? We're gonna interfere with them up there.
I can always turn it down. I don't think it's gonna matter though.
Are you scanning? Preset scan. Hold it down.
We're scanning in AM. Turn this down.
I have a friend that passed on.
And who was that friend? If you're talking to me, who is that friend? Anybody got anything to say down here? We're definitely listening. How many people? 40?
With exertpressdevice.com.
Are you on AM?
Push the FM.
Advertisers and many of the programs you listen to.
If anybody has anything to say, we're going to do a little sweep as far as the floor to let us go. This is the room where she supposedly hung herself, or is that upstairs? We're on the first floor, running a spirit box and some external speakers. We're running in reverse in AM. It seems to be grabbing way too many radio stations. We are in a little city.
Two of yours.
So why don't we try moving around a bit? Is there anybody that needs to say anything? Like to say anything? Paula, are you in the house? You got your list of questions?
Yeah. Very good.
Horace Dickinson Williams, second owner. Are you around? Can you say your name, Horace? Alright, we're getting a lot of radio interference. I'm gonna try and switch it in reverse by hand and see what I come up with.
Brooklyn, New York. Good morning, Cynthia.
Alright, let's try FM on a reverse scan. Anybody got anything to say? How about David Miller, the first owner? We're getting a lot of radio interference.
Yeah, I think let's try something different. Let's go back here to this flashlight.
You want to try the spirit box back here, or you want to just use the camera and I got the EVP.
Let's use the camera, EVP, and that flashlight. See if we can't get some.
Alright, so we're going to set this down because it's picking up way too many radio stations. As a matter of fact, we'll find a blank one and just leave it for y'all to say what you want. If we hear you, we'll come running, don't worry. We ain't going for it. This device is endless white noise. If you have anything to say, you can say it through this device. You just talk to us. Let us know what you want to say. We're listening. 520 seems to be a good one.
Okay.
Let me go grab my EVP.
Now.
This is external mic on the EVP recorder. David Miller, the first owner. Are you here, David? Do you have anything to tell us, David? Anything at all?
Now we need to add that there is people upstairs above us.
Yes, so if you hear noises that sound like movement, they are making noise on the upstairs floor. How about Horace Dickerson, second owner? You in this room, Horace? Want to tell us how you died?
We don't mean no harm.
We just want to talk. You say anything you want. As we move from room to room, though, you're going to have to follow us and talk to us. Charles Girth, the third owner.
Come over here. I just felt a cold chill right here on the
You got anything to say, Mr. Girth? Cara L. Williams. Are you here, Miss Kerr?
You want to try to go in this little room over here?
We're moving to the next room. Miss Kara, you died after 3 weeks of giving birth. You had a son, Arthur Cogswell Williams, daughter, Kara Cogswell Williams. Are you here? How about servants William J. Jesse Pierce? Are you still roaming around? How about Miss Kara? If you're here, does it bother you that Horace married Jesse? You can talk to us. We're here to listen. If it bothers you that Horace married Jesse, how about if it bothers you that your wife left her phone on? How about it bothers you that I left my phone on? Charles Girth, and Emma, wife, Edith, daughter. Anybody have anything to say? Say it now. We're recording. We will listen. That's really cool over here.
You just tripped over something, didn't you?
A little rock.
Okay.
How about Miss Edith? You married Dr. William Spalding on June 1914. Is Dr. Spalding around here, or his wife? Do you have anything to say to us? You're more than welcome to throw stuff down, knock something over, rattle our cages. We're okay with that. We got an EVP recording going on, and we got some white noise for you to talk to. DeWitt Greer, the fourth owner of the house. Are you anywhere here? Did you move this?
No. That is moving.
That is moving.
Nobody's been over there.
If someone's moving that, swing it back and forth the other way.
Oosh, cold chill right there.
Come on and move it towards me. Instead of back and forth, swing it side to side for me. Just in case one of us bumped it on the way through. Show us we're not just making this stuff up. We are definitely here to listen.
There's a bug too.
How about this? How about I stop it? And if you have a problem with me stopping it,
Move
you
it.
start it back up again.
No,
I noticed it moving after I talked about DeWitt Greer, the fourth owner.
Look, it's moving again.
DeWitt? Is that you? Go ahead and move that cord if you want, DeWitt. It almost looks like it gives a little jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take it from this angle.
Okay.
Let's see what you get. How about we go back to the fact that Edith Charles Gerth's daughter married Dr. William Spalding on June 1914. Did you guys have a problem with that?
Does that upset you?
Go ahead and kick that cord if it does. Knock it around. How about anybody related
Look.
to Elizabeth Ezra Cox? Or any of you knowing Elizabeth Ezra? She's still alive. She's 95 years old. If you got something to say to Miss Ezra, you can say it now. We'll hear it. We'll relay the message even. Alright, so you're going to tell me that I moved that cord? That's alright. I'll believe that. I'm the resident cynic around here. You got to prove to me that you're here. I'm the one that don't believe as much as everybody else. I believe in something, but I don't know what I believe in. I don't believe what everybody else believes.
Let's move on back here.
How about Alicia? Alicia Room. King Alicia, the oldest test from Kenyon School. Are you around? Alicia Room King. How about Miss Kara? Miss Kara? Is that you running that cord back and forth? You know we're not here to cause you any harm. We just want to talk.
Now this cord's hanging from a light. Right up there.
Alright, we're going to walk away. If you decide to move that cord again, you go right ahead, whoever moved it. Anybody want to say their name, say it now before we leave the room. We're going back to the EVP room. Or we're going back to the spirit box room. I'm going to make our way that way or come right there.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Anybody have anything to say on the spirit box?
We haven't been back there,
Or
so
from the EVP?
there's another cord, so try not to bump it when you walk by.
Anybody have anything to say in this back room? Kara Williams, Kara L. Williams, Charles Girth, David Miller. We know you're old, Mr. Miller. You got something to say, you let us know. How about the person on the back of this picture? How about
Earl?
Mr. Earl? You loved your wife always. How about you, Earl? You running around here? Still looking for your wife? Maybe upset that somebody kept your picture? Maybe upset that she didn't get it? You can knock that picture down, we won't mind. Sure, you can break glass. kick stuff over, yell and scream at us, bang on the walls. You can scare the bejesus out of us. We're going to be here to record it. We give you permission to do whatever you want to let us know you're here. Anybody in this beautiful room with all this stained glass?
There's a flashlight there we can work with too.
Did you kick that?
Yes, I just kicked that.
You scared the shit out of me with that, dude. Alright. This is where the dummy waiter was. We know kids like to play in dummy waiters. We got any children running around the house? You can say what you want. We're listening. Is anybody upset that they're remodeling the house to its original fashion? Anybody happy about that? Anybody taking a bath?
He said he seen something over here.
Yeah, he said this whole corner went dark when he was working on the wall over there. So maybe we face, I'll turn off my light. You face the camera that way.
Mm-hmm.
Point your light that way and see what you get. I'll point my light that way to give us some added light. And see if we can get something to go dark. Anybody in this corner want to say something? We know Mr. Long's seen something over here. You ain't got nothing to say to us? How about if I shine the light over here? You want to shadow up for us? We're going to be here all night, guys. We got nothing but love for you and respect.
You want to play with this flashlight?
We got it right here. We know you use energy to talk. Turn it on for us. Anybody over here in this corner?
That is a reflection.
It's coming back at you.
Yeah, it looked kind of weird in the camera, so I figured I'd identify it.
How about we change the frequency on the spirit box? Maybe give you guys another channel to talk to.
That was me kicking. You gonna move this cord for me?
Powertrain, steering.
Anybody got something to say? We're still recording. I see nobody's moved the cord, so that must have been us. Either that or it's the cynic in me.
I'm about at 15 minutes, so I'm gonna
Cut
close.
it. I'm gonna keep the digital recorder going, and we'll just walk around and ask questions with